We're here at Doncaster Toy Fair. It's rocking, it's popping. Shall we take a look around and see what we can find?
Just to remind you, if you can settle up the table payments before 10 and through this, thank you.
Hey, I'm going to try something a little bit different with this and offer the pickups at intervals throughout the video. And this is your first interval. And it's the first pickup. It's a weird one. Oh yeah, it's a weird one indeed. I got this Rodan, the Flying Monster, 8mm home movie. There you are. The fella had piles of them on his stall, which you probably saw there. And to be honest with you, I could have come away with a great big massive pile of them. He did want £20 each for them though. And some great titles there. I did look to see if there were any more kaiju, any more monster movies. Was it 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? I think that was there. That was tempting. That was tempting. And there was Son of Kong, but Kong's not really my bag. Rodan, however, because he is a proper Japanese kaiju, he is part of Toho's back catalogue of monsters. But I find, obviously, the artwork is there. First thing for me, it grabs me straight away, does that artwork. Looks nothing like him, but it's great. It's still great. But the Flying Monster, I'm sure he wasn't called the Flying Monster. It might have been the Fire Monster, I can't remember now. Well, check though. Okay, I have to take that back. Yes, it is Rodan the Flying Monster. It was actually mostly just Rodan. Everywhere in the world it was just called Rodan, but some places did go with the Flying Monster, which is obviously where this has come from. So I've just educated myself there. So yeah, the guy was lovely. I asked, as soon as you asked him the price, he said it's £20, but I'm very open to offers. I offered him 15 and he was happy with that. So he got 15 of my English pounds and I came away with this wonderful piece of artwork and cinema history. And yeah, in there you've got the original film reel as well. Very nice. I like that. Alright, so the second pickup of the day was some Star Wars figures. I'd been messaging with a friendly customer the night before. He wanted me to grab him a retro collection Stormtrooper figure off eBay. And I said, well, hang on, why don't you wait until I go to Doncaster? I'm there tomorrow. I might be able to pick you one up. And he was like, oh, well, there's only 2 listed and that's the cheapest. And I don't want to miss out on it. So I'm like, okay, you want me to get it? He said yes. He doesn't do online buying himself, which is why he always asks me to help out. And so, guess what was one of the first things I saw at Doncaster? That's right, it was the retro collection Stormtrooper figure, which he had asked me to get for him the night before on eBay. And yes, it was considerably cheaper at Doncaster. However, the guy who was selling it, he didn't really want to sell it on its own. You see, he had a set. He had the whole 6 of the retro collection action figures, and he wanted to sell them as a set. And there we are. So I took all 6 off him. In fact, he had 2 sets, and he wanted £60 for them, which £10 a figure is a bargain for these, especially certain ones which tend to go for an awful lot more. And I said, well, do you want to do a deal on both? And he said, well, give me £100 if you want both sets. So I came away with 2 sets. So those are going to be going up for sale in the shop, because these are not my bag. These are not my collection. To be fair, I actually already have a set of these. So yeah, these both sets are going to be going up for sale in the shop soon. Obviously, there'll be a profit as well. You're not getting them for £50 a set. Another pickup that I had, which is going to be going for sale in the shop, it was a bit of a no-brainer for me. It's this one. It's a B&M Doctor Who action figure box set. It's from the 5 Doctors, and in there you get the 3rd Doctor in this outfit, which is exclusive to this box set. You get a Raston warrior robot, which again is exclusive to this set, and you get a 5 Doctors struck Earthshock style Cyberman. Not so exclusive to this set, but one of the better army builders that you could possibly hope to get. And the trader himself, he was telling me the tale that someone had just offered him 20 quid, which I was about to do. He had it up for 25, as you can see. So someone offered him 20 quid, and he said, "Oh, come on," he says, "3rd Doctor alone's worth 25. And he's right. So I just said to him, I said, "Well, you're not going to be taking 20 quid off me then, are you?" "Go on then." I said, "I'll take it off you for 25. Does have a little ding to the corner of the box there, so I have to decide whether or not I'm going to split them or sell it as a box. But I reckon that even as it is, I'll get 45 quid for it. So it was a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer.
Yeah, mate. Some I've sold some birds. I think I've never given me the fucking money, but I'm hoping she'll break up with him soon. She's never given me the fucking money back. I just can't let her give it. If you want to pay for it all.
That's actually alright.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
That's a better deal.
Probably one with the stick in it.
Do you mind if I just put them there?
Now, yeah, I've been on that die-cast kick lately, haven't I? Well, I was going to pick up some die-cast, wasn't I? And I bought a Hot Wheels. It's one of the premium ones, so it's one of those that's like 5 times heavier than the normal Hot Wheels car. It's got the rubber wheels, the better paint applications. It's a nice detailed one. And it is, of course, a Porsche. It's a 1971 Porsche 911, done up in some kind of racing livery, as you can see there. This one will be coming off the card, and you will probably see a short of it on the channel soon. Or at least if you're interested, you will.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
Have a laugh and look inside that turtles thing. It was an afterthought that they might need green.
Red plastic used to be cheap.
Yeah, but in these little countries. One thing you guys know that I am not a fan of at all is Funko Pops. Yeah, I don't like them. Horrible, nasty, cheap pieces of crap. But there's always the odd exception to the rule, isn't there? This one I just thought was cute. It is, of course, Robo Force. You know, the old retro toy, and it is from the line of Pop Retro Toys as well. This one, I was talking to the lad, he's been doing quite a few toy fairs recently, and he does a lot of Japanese robots and Super Sentai and all that sort of thing, a bit like what I do as well, but less of the monsters, less of the Godzilla type stuff, more of the robots, the Gundam, the mech suits, you know. And he had this. So I said, oh, right, okay. So I said, that's cute, and I was just going to leave it at that. While I was chatting to it, and he said, "Yeah," he said that. I went to a shop. He says there were £7 each. He said, or 2 for 10. I went, "Oh right, okay." He says, "So," he says, "I liked it." He says, "I was getting one for myself, so I thought I'd get another one. I always take advantage of the deals." All right, okay, cool. Again, I was just going to leave it at that. He says, "So if anyone wants that," he said, "they can have it for £3." And I was like, You've effectively paid £3 for it. If you bought 2 for 10, you've paid £5 each, haven't you? I said, "Are you sure?" He said, "Yeah." Well, I'll take it for £3. So I took it for £3. It's a cute robot. Who don't like a cute robot? It's a cute robot that I'm going to be selling. I'm not keeping it.
I've got a set of complete box ones, and I'm like, I just can't open them up. So That's how I felt, shaving all that beard off. I'm like, oh my god, I've got a jawline. Says you have a big prize. Yeah? I haven't. Sorry about that. Thank you very much. I think the thing is in the van, but he's not here and I'm hobbling about because we're tired, so fair enough. Come back a bit later and get your
Any stall holders that are still parked on the red frame, they can return to their vehicles and repark. This area needs to be cleared before the show opens. Thank you.
And then from one of the traders that I'm quite pally with, I picked up this piece. This one is going to be going into my collection. That's right, Atari 2600 Asteroids in the box. I just saw the box on his stall. He had a few retro games, but it were all mostly Game Boy era. You know, a couple of Nintendo 64 games, this, that, and the other. PlayStation 1. This one kind of stood out to me because it's fantastic 80s artwork, isn't it? Love it, love it. And the box, although not mint, for an old video game cardboard box, that's not in bad shape. Now I think I've already got the cartridge, but I don't think I have a boxed version of it. So I thought, well, if it's cheap enough, I'll nab the box, or I'll have it off him. And so I said, how much do you want for it? And he ummed in my head. And he said, well, it's you. He said, net for a £5 if you want. Me one. So I nabbed it for a £5. I haven't opened it up to have a look at it, so shall we have a look now and see whether or not it's actually got in there what it should have in there? Let's see. Oh, I can feel the cartridge. Oh, it's the correct cartridge. Look at that. It's just... It's nostalgia and memories in a box, isn't it? It's just... wow. Yeah, it's nice condition actually. It's a very nice condition. Lovely. Bargain. Bargain. Does it have the manual? It has the manual. Look at it. I love it. I do. I absolutely love it. And yeah, and that's all that's in the box, and that's all that's meant to be in the box, isn't there? So yeah, awesome stuff. Absolutely awesome stuff. That's going straight into the collection. And hopefully, I have got a Atari 2600, so hopefully I can play it at some point. You don't think that Porsche was the only diecast that I bought, do you? No, the guy on the stall behind me, I spotted them very early on, had 2 Corgi Vanguards, which are going to go nicely into my collection and fit the theme that I already kind of have going unintentionally. So yeah, as you can see here, we have a Ford Cortina Mark II. Apparently it's a twin cam Lotus in anchor blue. And yeah, I saw this and I thought, oh, you know what, if that's a fair price, I'm going to nab that. Let's see if I can get it out to show you. Nab seems to be the word of the day today, doesn't it? Yeah. Not going to take the car out of the case, but I can at least show you the box. Let's polish it off a little bit at the front there. So yeah, there we are. Had to have it. It's nice. It said 20 quid each, and I wasn't even going to barge him down at that. They cost more than that at trade nowadays. You know, by the time you're done with the VAT, they're like 28 quid, 30 quid, something like that to buy. So yeah, yeah, nice. So yeah, we got the Ford Cortina. My second Cortina now. And Ford Sierra RS 5000 500 5000 5000 RS 500 Cosworth, Sierra Cosworth. You know, it had to be done, didn't it? If there were one of these at a reasonable price, I had to be coming away with it. And it was a reasonable price, like I say, 20 quid. There we go. In pure white. Yeah. So those ones are going into the collection, they won't be going to the shop. Running out of space. Awesome stuff. Oh, you've got no idea how close these Madballs head poppers were to coming home with me. I was very, very tempted. Very tempted. Ooh, I will have them again. One day, they will be mine. Now this one I think is the coolest item of the day. that's going to be going for sale anyway. This is the coolest pickup of the day, and I was in hysterics when I saw this. Let me explain. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. So this is a UK piece. Nice condition. This is one of those plaster moulding sets where you get the red silicone rubbers to mouldings to cast these for turtles. Now, the box is in quite nice condition. It does have a tear at the side there. I think that's perfectly forgivable for something of this era and vintage. And it is vintage. As you can see, it's by Peter Pan Playthings. Now, obviously you take the lid off when it's not sealed like this. You take the lid off to have a look, don't you? So you got your rubbers there, you got your paints there, you got your plaster. It's the fact that this is Turtles. Yeah, this is Turtles, and as an afterthought, they included green paint. That's hilarious. They were going to put this out without green paint originally. Why is it not one of those colours? What's the yellow doing there? I mean, I suppose you need black for detail, but seriously, that's the main colour. That shouldn't be the afterthought. But yeah, and as you can see, this was quite a good price. 10 quid. I didn't barter with him. I think I could double my money, maybe even more on that one. So yeah, that's a cool piece. I like it. I think that's really, really awesome. I like things like this. Quirky, different things that most people don't tend to think to collect.
He always puts me on.
Yeah, some bloody awesome stuff here, but look what someone's beat me to. Now, off the same seller as the Turtle plaster moulding set, I picked up this. This is something that I had as a child. I don't remember the packaging, although I probably did get it new. I don't remember the packaging at all. Super Alternators. Quick! The vehicle changes to a robot! That's what it says on the packet. Very, very simple instructions at the back that cover all 4 items in the set. I did have a couple of them. I remember having this guy. Not sure about those, but either way. So yeah, I was having this when I saw it, especially when I saw the price. Again, I didn't barter with the fella. I thought it was worth every penny of that. I probably won't be opening it. It seems a shame to open it when it's lasted since the late 80s, early 90s. So it's going to stay on card and just be one of those quirky things in the cabinets behind me. Yeah, cool piece. Had 2 gifts bought for me at Doncaster. I'm extremely grateful. I'm going to show you the first one. Not sure why this was bought for me, to be honest with you. It's die-cast, apparently that's enough. Thank you very, very much. I will cherish it. I do appreciate it. It's not necessarily what I would have picked, but yeah, I'm a fan of the Beano comic. Who's not a fan of the Beano comic? Biffo and Beryl, maybe not my favourite characters. I'd have been thrilled to bits if this had been Bash Street Kids or Dennis the Menace. Maybe even Minnie the Minx at push. Was she Dandy? She might have been Dandy, might she? Okay, yeah. But yeah, awesome little set. It is by Corgi. I think it's because they know I've got the Dan Dare set like this, but I've got an interest in that. In fact, they're there. The Dan Dare ones that I've got. So yeah, maybe that's why they thought I'd be really interested in this set. It's going to go into the collection. I'm going to cherish it. It is what it is. It is. Let's get them out and have a look. Apparently these have never been out before. When traders say that, I never believe them. No dust on it though. Nice condition. As you can see there, you got Beryl the Peril. She was funny, wasn't she, Beryl? She was. Yeah. So what is that? It's a Morris J-type van, apparently. Morris J-type van. And what else have we got here? We've got Biffo the Bear. So I suppose Biffo's cool, isn't he? Biffo's pretty cool. So yeah, Biffo the Bear there. And the Beano's out every Thursday. It says it on the side of the van, every Thursday. Yeah, that's nice. It is nice. And that's a Morris Minor. Very cool. Very cool. So although not something that I would have picked myself, I do like them. They're very nice. And they'll be going into the collection. Probably going to start starting something now. I bet now I'm probably going to end up trying to get more of these Corgi Classic comics. Even left the price on. Look at that. Left the price on. You don't buy someone a gift and leave the price on. Hope you battered them down. And so, like I said, there were two gifts that I was bought. The generosity of the legend that is Dezimondo obviously knows no bounds. Thank you very, very much, mate. I am incredibly pleased with this. And you know I am. You saw my reaction when you got this out of the bag for me. Thank you so, so much. In fact, bless you. As he was getting it out of the bag, I said, oh, you need to stop this. You can't keep buying me gifts. You need to stop. And then he handed me this and I saw it and I went, okay, don't stop. Yeah, I'm thrilled to bits with this. I was even saying to him that it was possibly the last Doncaster event I saw one of these. It was out of the packet and it had the battery cover missing with it. And even then, I was umming and ahhing as to whether or not to buy it. And I thought, I'm never going to get a battery cover for this. You know, because I think this colour would have been exclusive to this handheld. It's going to be so hard to find a battery cover for something like this. So I decided to leave it. And then literally the next event, someone gifts me this. I never saw this. Just, he bought it before I'd seen it. But yeah, no, thank you very, very much, Dezimondo. You put a smile on my face yesterday. It's still there today. This is incredible. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Cheers, guys. Doing well today?
A few bits and bobs.
That's good.
Yeah, I bought a few things.
I bought one of my holy grails today.
Really? Yeah, why not?
I just couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. There you go.
Nice.
It is absolutely perfect.
Awesome.
I needed it.
Yeah?
Do you know that feeling when you just need it?
He's touching himself tonight.
No comment.
And that was it for pickups at the Toy Fair. I didn't pick up anything else at the Doncaster Toy Fair. One of my regular customers, he stopped by. He said that he picked up the Hot Wheels Optimus Prime with the trailer. It showed me a price ticket on 15 quid. I was like, oh, I missed that. And had I seen that, I might have picked it up, and because I've been wanting one, been umming and ahhing, well, not umming and ahhing over getting one. I want one. I was umming and ahhing over paying above retail for it. It's getting harder to, you know, it's not popping up in shops anymore, and when they do, dealers are nabbing them straight away. Nabbing, grabbing, you know. Yeah, it's that word again, isn't it? So dealers are grabbing them straight away, and I've not managed to acquire one just yet. Anyway, we left the Toy Fair. Tend to stop off at Asda, which is just round the corner from the racecourse. Get a couple of drinks, you know, a couple of bottles of water on the way home. And I had a look at the toy section, and lo and behold, for retail, £9.50, they had an Optimus Prime. I think they just put the box full out because all the shelves were bare, and there was a full case worth of, is it Fleet? Yeah, Track Fleet. Hot Wheels Track Fleet trucks on the shelf, and Optimus Prime was there at the front. So yeah, I was like, yes, I'm having that. So yeah, I actually managed to get one at retail. I'm filled to bits. Yeah, we've might not be a Toy Fair pickup, but it's one that I figured that you'd like to see anyway. So yeah. Awesome stuff. So the toy fair, I had a great time, even though I have to be honest, it's the worst event in terms of sales that I've ever had at Doncaster. It was horrific. I don't know if it was due to poor footfall. It did rain in the morning, so that might have put a lot of people off coming. People were talking about the fact that Wimbledon's on at the moment, the Grand Prix on in the afternoon stroke evening. I suppose it's one of those boiling pots of circumstances that just put people off coming on the day. It was pretty poor, and I did talk to a few traders, and everyone seemed to be in the same boat. It was pretty quiet. So, you know what? It is what it is, and we do what we do, and some days you get bad days. You know, for me, Bolton's never normally that good. Well, last Sunday we did Bolton. That was fantastic. It was a great day for me. So I suppose it's horses for courses, and it balances itself out in the end. So you have good days and bad days. As it happens, I still take the day overall as a positive. Yes, financially, I lost money. So for the business side of it, it was a bad day. To put you in the light, it cost me over 100 quid for the stall rent. There's probably about 40, 50 quid's worth of petrol that goes into it. I had the kids with me, so there were 4 dinners and everything and breakfasts to buy. You add it all up, it's an expensive day. And yeah, it wasn't good in terms of sales, and any profit that I made was gobbled up by those, you know, those costs for the day. So yeah, it was a loss in terms of business. But I picked up some cool bits. But more than that, I met loads of cool people on the day, and it was a fantastic day. I really, really did enjoy chatting with so many of you, and it was fun. It was really, really fun. And again, I've got to say thank you so much for the gifts to the people that bought them for me. Thank you so much. Great day. Absolutely great day. If you like videos like this, be sure to like videos like this and leave a comment. Oh, there we go. And leave a comment down below to let us know what you think. Was there anything that you would have picked up? Anything you saw in the video that you would have picked up? Any of the pickups that I did get that you think was a pile of crap? Anything that you'd love to have in your collection? Let me know. I love the discourse in the comments below, so go for it. And with that, I'm going to sign off, get this video edited, and get it put up there for you guys to watch. So take care, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.